Welcome to Slash Detroit for Friday, September 20th, 2013. Today's episode is brought to you by the very hungry Prince Fielder.
Popped up, shallow right field, long run here for Infante and Fielder, and Prince can't get there. He was the closest. Did Prince just grab a nacho?
The Association of Art Museum Curators has changed the location of its 2014 conference from Houston to the Detroit Institute of Arts in a show of solidarity with our local museum. Amid fears that Detroit may sell off art to pay off creditors, AAMC President Emily Ballou-Neff stated, "We believe that moving our conference to the DIA affirms our support of one of the most outstanding museum collections in the world. Houston will get the conference in 2016 in consolation for the cancellation." Although we won't get a bailout, President Obama is sending some of his top staff to Detroit, including Attorney General Eric Holder and HUD Secretary Sean Donovan. Next week, the Washington contingent is expected to meet with Mayor Bing, Governor Snyder, Kevin Orr, and various community and business leaders to make sure that Detroit is utilizing as much existing federal aid and programs as it can. Yesterday, dozens of people opposed to the Detroit bankruptcy had their chance to be heard before Judge Stephen Rhodes. Among those people was Robert Marqueux of Ohio. He claimed to represent the chair of St. Peter, meaning the Vatican, and presented some novel legal insight. According to Marqueux, the city of Detroit is a legal fiction, but that legally fictitious entity had its debts eliminated because, quote, all the world came out of global debt on July 1st, 2013, when Iraq sanctions were lifted. Judge Rhodes, Governor Snyder, and Kevin Orr had better listen to this guy, because if they don't, they will be held for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Police are investigating a possible serial rapist on the east side. Early Thursday morning, a woman was abducted from Mack Avenue, raped, stabbed in the neck, shot in the leg, and left for dead. The perpetrator also attempted to set her on fire. There have been at least 2 other rapes with similar circumstances, including the attempted immolations. So far, the perpetrator hasn't successfully lit anyone on fire because he's been using diesel fuel, which won't light. If you have any information, please contact the Detroit Police immediately before this guy figures out what he's doing wrong. In events, Saturday is the final installment of the Belle Isle Summer Saturdays for the year. Activities will include yoga, kayak rentals, horseback riding, and a park cleanup, as well as food trucks and the Tashmoo Beer Garden. In sports, the Tigers beat the Mariners 5-4 in an early afternoon game. The Cleveland Indians also won, so Detroit's magic number to clinch the division has dropped to 4 games. At 7 tonight, the Tigers begin their last home series of the regular season against the Chicago White Sox before traveling to Minnesota and Miami.